Okay, good evening. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Today, today is the 14th of July. Next month, 14th of July, your first subject already done, right? First exam karala tiyenne. Then you have less than 30 days, less than actually you have 20 days for complete your all works, right? In our class side, the remaining part is only practicals, right? I hope to start practical sessions tomorrow, right? Let's do all practicals within one day. එක day එකක session එකක් දාලා I hope to complete all practicals starting from physics and chemistry practicals. Yeah, we can within one day we can discuss, and we have let's point to after practical discussions we can go to practical based questions. Okay, today I hope to complete our 2025 A-level structured and essay part specially. Try to complete. Let's try to complete this structured and essay part today. Actually, 2025 paper little bit easy one. Easy paper. Ekak lazy paper ekak තියෙන්නේ 2025 last time exam paper. And again, you have exam. No exam tomorrow. Your model paper exam, education department paper, let's do on this Friday. This Friday. Do you have class? Friday morning? It's education department model paper. Are you exam, last exam 2025, this paper marks I have sent some of students, only for some of students. ටික දෙනකොට යවලති මම අනිත් ටික අද I'll send within today after the class. Need to be finalize your marks. Okay. Okay. This is the structured paper. Microorganism, yeah, the microorganism and microbiology we discussed in a specific seminar, right? Microorganisms can be classified into two groups, prokaryotics and eukaryotes, based on their features. Answer the following questions based regard to the microorganisms given in the box below. Okay, Acetobacter, Aspergillus, Clostridium, Cyanobacteria, Lactobacillus, Nitrobacter, Saccharomyces, and Streptococcus. They are the microorganisms given in the box. Name a microorganisms that belongs to the eukaryotic group. Eukaryotic mean who are the eukaryotics? Eukaryotics mean they have organized cell structure, right? Cellular structure, organized cell structure, like us. Okay, I told all bacteria is a prokaryotic cellular structure, prokaryotic cellular organization. Then Acetobacter is a bacteria, right? Acetobacter is a bacteria. එයාගේ නමේම තියෙනවනේ Acetobacter. Normally Acetobacter involved for vinegar production. මේ හැමගොල්ලම දැනගන්න ඕනේ. You have to know everything. Okay, I'll explain everything about all microorganism background. Aspergillus. Aspergillus is a fungi. Clostridium is a bacteria that's involved for nitrogen fixation, freely nitrogen fixation in the soil. Cyanobacteria is a bacteria that's involved for cyanobacteria also involve freely fixing nitrogen, freely fixing nitrogen. Lactobacillus also bacteria that involve for milk production, curd production, lactobacillus. Nitrobacter also bacteria. It is the main bacteria for nitrification. Do you remember? A nitrite, NO2 minus, convert into nitrate by nitrobacter. Saccharomyces is again fungi. Saccharomyces is yeast that's involved for fermentation process, beverage production, ethanol production. Streptococcus also bacteria, that one also involved for yogurt production. Streptococcus thermophilus, Lactobacillus bulgaricus and Streptococcus thermophilus involved for yogurt production. Then eukaryotic group. You know, all bacteria prokaryotic, cyanobacteria and all bacteria prokaryotic cellular organization. No organized cellular organization, right? But eukaryotic fungi are eukaryotic. Then you have two answers. Make a monolivat. If you write any answer, you have marks. Aspergillus. The thing is, you have to underline because they are scientific names, or Saccharomyces. Remember to underline. If not, you are wrong. Right? Now, this is final 20 day. Everything you have to remember and everything you have to practice. Some of got this paper. I think 4 or 5 students got more than 70. They are very good, but it is not enough. If you got 72, 73 marks, still you are B pass. The thing is, you have to more improve. Step right? This is final 20 day. That's a time to rise this step. Right? Microorganism with characteristic given below, fill the table. Rod-shaped microorganism. Remember, you can identify their shapes by names. If you got bacillus shape, right? Bacillus shapes mean they are rod type. If you got coccus, as example, nitrococcus, methanococcus are this type. They are the shapes. Coccus bacteria. These are shape. Like a goal, like a sphere, right? If you got bacillus mean like this. That's the shape of bacillus. Then rod-shaped bacteria, you can identify the bacillus skin. Lactobacillus is Lactobacillus. Remember to underline. If not, you don't have marks. Lactobacillus. Streptococcus. What is the shape? Streptococcus. It is sphere shape. Understood? Like a ring shape. I got, remember, right? Perform photosynthesis. No worries, cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria are the photosynthesis doing bacteria. Cyanobacteria. Remember to underline. Cyanobacteria. More suitable for curd production. Perform obligate anaerobic respiration. Okay, who are the anaerobic respiration? I told it is Clostridium. It is anaerobic, but it is involved for nitrogen fixation. Clostridium, 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 Clostridium. Remember to underline. More suitable for curd production. It is both okay. Lactobacillus is more suitable. Most suitable one is Lactobacillus. Streptococcus also okay. Lactobacillus. Lactobacillus or Streptococcus. Streptococcus. Used in several industries. Several industries used. One is, yeah, definitely Saccharomyces. Saccharomyces that is used for vinegar production, ethanol production, beer production, wine production. So many industries. So many industries. Saccharomyces. Saccharomyces. Right? Two similarities between prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Okay, what are the differences? There are so many differences. I gave a table of differences. It's asking similarities. Similarities. What are the similarities? Presence of. I'll explain all. Present of plasma membrane. No? Plasma membrane. Yeah, plasma membrane contain both organization membrane and present cytoplasm. Present cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is there. Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm. What else? Ribosomes. Ribosomes structures difference. Normally, prokaryotic, the very simple ribosomes that we called as 70s ribosome. But eukaryotics, it is some complex or matured, that's been developed ribosomes. That's 80s ribosomes, right? Ribosomes present. Ribosomes. Is that all? Genetic material present genetic material. Their organization difference. Genetic material in eukaryotic, it is well organized inside the nucleus as what we call as bundles in eukaryotic, but in prokaryotic it is freely as DNA chains, but both present DNA, genetic material, present genetic material. Genetic material. Okay, they are the similarities between prokaryotic and eukaryotic. All similarities. All similarities. All similarities. In the next question, write two structural difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Okay, this is a prokaryotic side, this is a eukaryotic side. The thing is, if it is asking differences between any two points, any two things, you have to write as table. Table like you can get full marks. Okay, what are the main differences? Prokaryotic, no organized nucleus. Organized nucleus. No organized nucleus. But eukaryotic, there is organized and double membrane nucleus. Organized as well as double membrane nucleus. Organized as well as double membrane bounded. It's contain two membranes like this. Okay, double membrane nucleus. What else? What else? The next one, prokaryotic, no membrane bounded organelles. No membrane bounded organelles. Very good, Joel. No membrane bounded organelles. Membrane bounded organelles. Okay, this is final 20 days. Okay, now I hope to get today. I hope to get 2 and approximate 3 hours. Right? These 3 hours you have to utilize. You have to use maximum advantage of attending this class and make everything you have to revise again. Right? More than if you work 3 hours self studies, more than that you have to get from today class. If not, your time is wasted. Right? Try, don't wait anything to do after class. Right? Within the class you have to complete everything. Maybe everything, revise again, and if you have any mistakes, please correct them and continue with full attention. Hurry. No membrane bounded organelles, but in eukaryotic there are membrane bounded organelles. Membrane bounded organelles. Now, if you want, you can write down membrane bounded organelles are mitochondria, ribosomes, membrane bounded Golgi apparatus, and endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Everything is in eukaryotic, no in prokaryotic cells. No membrane bounded complex organelles. It is asking only 2, but what else? Other differences? What else? Ribosome, now it's a difference. Both present ribosome, became ribosomes මෙයාගේ මොනවද තියෙන්නේ 70s ribosomes, simple ribosomes, but more organized ribosome is present in eukaryotic, 70s ribosomes and 80s ribosomes. What else? තව කියන්න ඔයාලා කියන්න. උදන්න. Tell me one more difference. Now I told 3. How about their sizes? If we compare sizes, example, prokaryotic, all organisms very small size. That means micro level. All organisms micro level. Bacteria, cyanobacteria, they micro level. Eukaryotic micro level as well as macro level. Both size. We also eukaryotic, right? It's a local organisms are thin, right? So yeah, the main differences. I told all similarities and all differences between prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Please prepare a short note if you don't remember. Answer the following questions refers the basic structure of amino acid given in the below. Yeah, this is a basic structure. In the lesson we discussed this is alpha carbon, this is a middle carbon, and this is a C double O OH. දැන් මේකේ ඒකක් දීලා තියෙන්නේ මෙහෙම. OH. This is a carboxylic group. This is a carboxylic group, right? And this is alpha carbon and it is connected with amine group. Amine group is NH2 කියලානේ අපි කරේ. මේක දීලා තියෙන්නේ මෙහෙම NH2. Same structure. This is a R carbon group and this is a hydrogen bond. This is a hydrogen bond. හරි. දැන් මේක අහන්නේ circle the name alpha carbon atom above amino acid group. This is the middle carbon is alpha carbon. Middle carbon is alpha carbon. I think 21 or 22 past paper there was question the alpha. There was a statement the carboxylic group contain carbon is the alpha carbon of amino acid. It's wrong, right? The middle carbon is the alpha carbon. මෙයා තමයි alpha carbon එක. Right? This is the alpha carbon. මෙයා නෙවෙයි. This is carboxylic acid carbon. Understood? Amina. Time යනවා. ඉක්මනට ඔයාලා දාන්න තේරුණාද නැද්ද? Any doubt? Tell me quickly. Hari, yeah. Draw the structure of any two functional group of this amino acid. Then write the names of these two groups in the table below. Okay, name the functional group. Okay, in amino acid there are two main functional group: carboxylic group and amine group. Carboxylic group mean carbon combined with oxygen and OH. May OH කිව්වත් හරි. COOH කිව්වත් හරි. Right? The name is carboxylic group. Carboxylic group. Carboxylic group. Carboxylic group. Carboxylic group. What's the second one? NH2. Any side you can draw the two hydrogen. NH2. NH2, it is amine group. Amine group. Amine group. Amine or amine, right? Amine group. Amine group. Amine group. Draw the molecule formed when two amino acid molecule given in part previous one are bond together by peptide bond. Show that the peptide bond in the structure using an arrow. Very simple. That in the theory class we discussed many times the peptide bond forming. Two amino acid combined by peptide bond. The structure we called as dipeptide. Dipeptide. කොහොමද වෙන්නේ? Okay, think this is a one amino acid alpha carbon COOH NH2 amine group R group and hydrogen. Okay, this is alpha carbon. This is a second amino acid. Carboxylic group, hydrogen R and NH2. NH2, right? Then what happened? This OH group and hydrogen group combine and release as water molecule. Right? Everything you have to show. The exam is actually the paper giving this type space mean they expect the full diagram, right? They expect full diagram, and this is a optimum chance you can show you know this. හරිද? ඔයාලා දන්නවා කියලා පෙන්නන්න මේක හොඳ chance එකක්, right? මේක ඇන්දම එතකොට ඔයාලට the examiner mark කරද්දී you can get some trust about your paper, this type diagram. Okay, then what is the result? The result is not this. Alpha carbon The oxygen is there. This carbon directly combined to the this nitrogen. ඉතුරු ටික එහෙම තියෙනවනේ. Nitrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen are the hydrogen is there connect to the nitrogen, and alpha carbon second amino acid are okay. This is the structure of dipeptide. This is a structure of dipeptide. This is a structure of dipeptide, and it is asking wait Sanjay, and it is asking show the peptide bond by an arrow. This is the peptide bond. Peptide bond always form. This is a one amino acid. This is another amino acid. Remove as result of removing H2O molecule. This is the point. The peptide bond is formed. මෙතන arrow එකක් දාලා ඔයාලට වැඩි පොන්දට peptide bond. Peptide bond. Clearly write down. Clearly answer. එතකොට answer peptide bonds. Wait, always when you answer for a question, you have to clearly explain the question asked thing. Clearly explain. Think your paper is reading, your answer sheet is reading anyone without any idea about our syllabus. She or he also should have proper idea about your answers. හරිද? ඒ වගේ ලස්සනට ලියන්න ඕන. This one, Sanjay, right? Yeah, this මේක තව අපිට හොඳට අඳින්න පුළුවන්, right? Carboxylic group mean COOH is actually amine group mean NH2. Amine group is NH2. It is carbon, oxygen double bond, and OH. This is a carboxylic group. තවන්න මෙහෙමත් දාන්න. Amine group mean N, H, and H. NH2. NH2. This is a dipeptide. The dipeptide is formed two amino acid combined by peptide bond by removing water molecule. The removing water molecule point, it's formed the peptide bond. This bond is a peptide bond. Okay, Sharon? Okay. Hi. Okay, what's the name of this structure? It's a dipeptide. This it is formed by combining two amino acid by peptide bond. This bond, the bond formed between two amino acid between first amino acid carboxylic group and second amino acid amine group. The bond between them we called as peptide bond. It is a peptide bond. Oh, sorry. Write the name of essential amino acid. Okay, these amino acids we can classify it into two main groups: essential amino acid and non-essential amino acids. What are the meaning of essential amino acid? Essential amino acid means amino acid cannot produce in our body, in our living structures. Okay, they are the essential. Uh, we have to obtain from externally as foods. We have to get from foods. Okay, they are the essential amino acid. Normally, remember, in entire world, different types of 20 amino acid involved for produce proteins. 20 amino acid involved produce proteins. Among them, 9 amino acids are essential. 11 amino acids are non-essential. එතකොට 9 අපේගේ හැදෙනවා. Right? 9 amino acid produced in living structure, but sorry, may 11 is producing, but 9 amino acids are not producing. They are the essential amino acids. They are the essential amino acids. Okay, write down the I will give you essential amino acid. You can remember these 9 essential amino acid. No need non-essential. ඔක්කොම මතක තියාගන්න ඕනේ. Easy to remember 9 non essential amino acid. Essential amino acid. Essential 9 essential amino acid not produced in our living structure. We have to get externally by foods. Externally ගන්නම වෙනවා. හරි. Write down the list of essential amino acid. මෙතන එකයි අහන්නේ මම ඔයාලට ඔක්කොම දෙන්නම්. Essential amino acids. Histidines. Histidine. Histidine. Lysine. Lysine. Leucine. Leucine. Isoleucine. Isoleucine. Very simple. Lysine, leucine, isoleucine, histidine. 4, right? 4. හතරයි. Next one, phenylalanine. 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 Tryptophan. 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 Methionine. 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 Histidine, lysine, leucine, isoleucine, phenylalanine, tryptophan, methionine, valine. Valine. කීයද? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. තව එකක් තියෙනවා. Threonine. Threonine, I forgot. Threonine. Threonine. I think O. Threonine. Okay. 9 essential amino acids and 11 are non-essential. Essential mean we have to get compulsory to get externally. They're not producing in our living structure. Right? They are the essential amino acid. Now you have to remember this essential tika mataka තියාගන්න වෙනවා. Then any MCQ you can easily manage. It is asking මෙහෙම ඇහුවොත් not an essential amino acid කියලා ඇහුවොත් ඔක්කොම ඕනේ. If you remember essential amino acid you can easily find non-essential one. Right? Okay, let's revise. හරි අපි පාඩම් කරමු. The first one, lysine, leucine, isoleucine, histidine, threonine, tryptophan, phenylalanine, valine, and methionine. Methionine, 9. Again, lysine, leucine, isoleucine, histidine, phenylalanine, tryptophan, methionine, valine, threonine. Right? They are the essential amino acids. Essential amino acid. They are not produced in our living structure. අපේ හැදෙන්නේ නැති ඒ. Name a chemical test that can be used to identify amino acids. It is very important. Remember, amino acid identification chemical test is non-hydrogen test. 9-hydrogen test. 9-hydrogen test. Or nin-hydrogen test කියලාත් කියනවා. Nin-hydrogen test. Nin-hydrogen test is the amino acid identification. Then what's the meaning of biurate test? The biurate test for peptide bond identification test. It is for amino acid, right? Amino acid. Amino acid identify කරන්න පුළුවන් 9-hydrogen test. If it is peptide bond identification test, මොකද්ද? Biurate test. Biurate test. Biurate test for peptide bond identification. Then protein we can identify by biurate test because protein contain peptide bonds. Right? Peptide bond. මෙයාලන්දර ගන්න peptide bond. The answer is 9-hydrogen test. Peptide bond. The first one is done. First question is done. Okay, student, design an experiment to determine the amount of energy required for the reaction rate of production process of biodiesel. It is from thermochemistry. In this experiment, 800 milliliter of used coconut oil is mixed with 1 gram of potassium hydroxide in 200 milliliter of ethanol. Then the mixture is heated to 60 Celsius. The mixture is heated up to 60 Celsius. What is the function of adding KOH in this process? Biodiesel, what's the purpose of adding base? Normally we adding caustic soda, right? Then මෙතනදී add කරන්නේ potassium hydroxide. It is as a catalyst. As a catalyst. As a catalyst. As a catalyst. In biodiesel production, catalyst is compulsory. Without catalyst, the reaction rate, biodiesel production rate very low because this triglyceride that we used coconut oil and methanol. අපි මේ ethanol කියලා දීලා තියෙන මේක methanol වෙන්න ඕනේ. It's methanol is a type of ethanol, right? No problem. Methanol and methanol is a polar solution. Triglyceride oil is non-polar solution. Therefore, it is completely separate media, separate layers. Therefore, for rapid reaction, it should have a catalyst. Without it is the production rate, the production efficiency, it is very low. It is very low. Therefore, potassium hydroxide O sodium hydroxides are the caustic soda are, remember, they are homogeneous catalyst. Why we call homogeneous catalyst? Catalyst mainly two types. In kinetic chemistry, we discuss catalyst mainly two types. What are the types? Homogeneous catalyst and heterogeneous catalyst. Homogeneous catalyst mean reactant and catalyst on the same physical state. Ekama physical state. Example, now this is the aqueous solution. This reactant solution is aqueous solution, right? The catalyst also sodium hydroxide mixture. It is aqueous. Aqueous means dissolved in water. The potassium hydroxide also aqueous solution. Homogeneous catalyst. Okay, in homogeneous catalyst, the main problem coming for biodiesel production is producing unnecessary product. So this catalyst react with some part of reactants. Then it is unnecessary process. As a result of it's producing additional byproduct. It is soap. Soap had as additional byproducts, right? To reduce additional byproduct, to reduce soap production, we can use heterogeneous catalyst. In the syllabus, it is clearly given heterogeneous catalyst. Do you remember heterogeneous catalyst? Evan අපේ syllabus එකේ දීලා තියෙන heterogeneous catalyst තුනක් දීලා තියෙනවා. Quickly, Joel, what are the heterogeneous catalysts given in the syllabus to reduce soap production? Very good. Magnesium oxide, zinc oxide, and yeah, they are the main. Magnesium oxide and zinc oxide. If you want, we can add tin oxide. SNO. SNO. දෙකක්ම තිබ්බම ඇති. Why it is not suitable to heat the mixture beyond 60 Celsius? Why? We heat up into only up to 60 Celsius. Why? Not heating more than 60. More than 60 Celsius. Very simple. If we heat more than 60 Celsius, ethanol will be evaporated. Ethanol means methanol. Actually, it's type of ethanol. Methanol also, its boiling point close to 60. Close to 60. Therefore, due to to reduce, to avoid vaporization of ethanol. Yeah, direct answers. No need. Yeah, direct answers. That enough. It's right. Right, to avoid vaporization of ethanol. It's asking why, right? If it is asked explain and briefly explain, you have to write something to explain. But it is asking why. That's a direct reason. To avoid vaporization of ethanol. A metal object with heat capacity 500, it is that mean capital Z, at 40 Celsius is placed in the mixture. The temperature of the mixture increased from 30 Celsius to 32 Celsius temperature difference to calculate the heat capacity of the mixture. Calculate the heat capacity of the mixture. Okay, it is mixture method. Right, according to mixture method, yeah, clearly explain your answer, right? According to mixture method, according to mixture method, you know mixture method. Now it is mixing 40 Celsius container and 30 Celsius my liquid, right? Mixture. Then container release heat. Container release heat. Container release heat amount equal to the mixture absorb heat. Mixture absorb heat. Mixture absorb heat. Container release heat equal to the mixture absorb heat. Hari, container release heat equal to mixture absorb heat. Okay, now what is a container absorb heat? The container, the heat capacity is given, then it is capital C theta or capital C delta theta. Capital C delta theta equal to the mixture absorb heat. The mixture also heat capacity asking, right? Heat capacity tamahan. Then that one also C delta theta. C theta. Right? Okay, that's the most important thing. The container heat capacity 500 J Celsius minus 1. Temperature difference initially 40 and finally both come to the thermal equilibrium is 32. Then what is the temperature difference? 40 to 32. 8 difference. 8 Celsius. Equal to the mixture specific heat capacity is not given, that we have to calculate. Mixture temperature from 30 to 32 increasing. Then what is the temperature difference? 2 Celsius. Now Celsius to Celsius minus 1 cancel out. 500 into 8, it is 4000. 4000 divided by 2, then C equal 4000 divided by 2, it is 2000 J Celsius minus 1. 2000 J Celsius minus 1. Understood? Kabir? Arnel? C equal 2000 joules per Celsius, or if you want you can say 2 kilojoules per Celsius. Both correct, right? Mehemat hari. Oy ඇති. Any doubt? Sarmia? Understood? Sanjila? It is mixed method. Calculate the amount of heat required to rise the temperature of the mixture to 60 Celsius. Rise the temperature of the mixture up to 60 Celsius, assuming the initial temperature of the mixture is 30 Celsius. Calculate the amount of heat required to rise the temperature of the mixture up to 60 Celsius. Mixture temperature increase current, right? Then it is Q equal C delta theta or C theta. Capital C, heat capacity. Then mixture heat capacity was 2000 J Celsius minus 1 into temperature difference 60 to 30, sorry, 30 to 60, it is 30 Celsius. Now Celsius to Celsius cancel. 2 into 3, it is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 joules equal 60 kilojoule. Very simple. Exam questions, very simple. Very, very simple. 60 kilojoule. The thing is, clearly note me, write down your answers. It's very, very important, because if you got the marking schemes, if you want, I will send the marking scheme of this paper. In marking schemes, marks given for first equation, substitution and answer. Here marks then make it, normally this type question 15 marks. Make it 15 marks. 5 marks for equation, 5 marks for substitution, final calculation 5 marks. If you without equation or without substitution, if you got only answer, sometimes mark 0. Okay, step by steps, clearly note down your answer. There may be easy questions, clearly note down. It is very important. Hari, part B, the reaction between coconut oil and ethanol in the production of biodiesel as shown in the below. 3 ethanol molecule react with 1 coconut oil. It is produced 3 biomolecules and 1 glycerol. The initial number of moles of ethanol in the mixture is 3.5. 3.5. Calculate the concentration of the ethanol in the mixture. Calculate the concentration of ethanol in the mixture. Assume that addition of potassium hydroxide does not cause any change of the volume. Okay, then make it the initial number of moles of ethanol in the mixture is 3.5. Yeah, initially ethanol moles of ethanol given, right? එතකොට moles ගන්න අපි දන්නවා concentration අහන්නේ, the concentration equal number of moles divided by volume, right? Number of moles divided by volume. Then concentration equal number of moles given 3.5 moles, 3.5 moles divide by how we find the volume. The volume will not be changing, right? Assume that the addition of potassium hydroxide does not cause any changes. How to get the volume? See, 800, now it is a mixture, 800 milliliter and 800 milliliter and 200 milliliter, 800 coconut oil and 200 milliliter ethanol. Right? Then the 1000 milliliter is the volume. 1000 milliliter is the volume. 1000 milliliter is the volume. Okay, it is 1000 milliliter. 1000 milliliter, you know how to convert milliliter into cubic decimeter, because volume standard unit for concentration, it is cubic decimeter. You know 1000 milliliter mean 1 cubic decimeter. 1 cubic decimeter. Decimeter cubic 1 because 800 plus 200 it is 1000, right? Then answer is 3.5 MOL dm minus 3. The unit is compulsory. Unit compulsory. Any doubt? Monohar doubt එකක් තියෙනවා අහන්න. This how to convert 1000 milliliter into 1 cubic decimeter එක හරි අහන්න. Anything? Any doubt? Please ask. the thing is this 2.5 hours or 3 hours, please get maximum usage, right? Get the maximum advantage of today discussion because you are in the final 30 days. Don't waste any second, any 1 minute also. It is valuable than gold, right? It's more valuable time this time. Understood, Fatima? Sarnya? Quickly. Understood, Samya? Okay, quickly send me the time wasting. The amount of ethanol remain in the mixture after 100 minutes. 100 minutes is 1 mole. It's important. The amount of ethanol remains. You can amount, right? In the mixture after 100 minutes, 1.0, that means 1 moles. Calculate the rate of ethanol consumptions. The unit is moles per minute. Calculate the ethanol consumption in moles per minute. एक කොහොමද ගන්න? Moles per minute. Moles per minute. Okay, initially ethanol consumption rate. Ethanol consumption rate equal ethanol concentration change. Concentration change means 3.7 initially, right? Or 3.5. Sorry, 3.5. 3.5 may. Sorry, final concentration 1. Initial concentration 3.5. It's a minus value, 3.5. You know, any reactant, the consumption rate or decaying rate always minus value. Therefore, this answer should be minus. 1 minus 3.5 moles divided by 100 minutes. Then you can get moles per minute. You can එක minute එකකට කොච්චර change වෙනවද කියලා. Right? Minus 2.5. Minus 2.5 moles per 100. Then you can get the answer. Minus 0.025 moles per minute. Moles per minute. 0.025 moles per minute. No, divide by 100. Sorry, not 0 එකක් වැඩි වෙලා. මම divide කරේ 0 මේ 100 වලින් තමයි ජෝල්, but මෙතන වැඩි වෙලා තියෙන 0. Yeah, answer 0.025. concentration change divided by time is the consumption or decaying rate, right? Simple. Hariyan. Calculate the yield of biodiesel in this process in moles. Calculate the yield of biodiesel. Calculate the yield of biodiesel in this process in moles. Calculate the amount of the yield of biodiesel. In moles mean that one also we can explain, we can define by moles per minute, right? Otherwise මෙහෙමනේ ගන්න දැන් ethanol consumption rate 0 minus 0.025 ethanol consumption, this one ethanol consumption rate is 0.025, right? Then biodiesel production rate also same because may have 3, right? Same production. The decaying rate equal, ethanol decaying rate equal to the biodiesel production rate because both stoichiometric value same. Stoichiometric value same. This is a balance equation. Balance equation, stoichiometric value same. Then biodiesel production rate equal 0.025 moles per minute. The thing is biodiesel production rate cannot be minus value. Production rate, concentration increasing, final concentration greater than initial one. So the production rate always plus value, not a minus value. That's the most important thing need to be remembered. The MEA plus values, but same value, same the ethanol production rate equal to the biodiesel ethanol decaying rate, consumption rate equal to the biodiesel production rate. That's okay, magnitude equal, but it is decaying rate minus value, production rate plus value, that we already discussed in the kinetic chemistry lesson. Have ned udanna Kabir. Ravindra, send me any response. I got, oh no. Do I need to explain again? Yes or no? Time and equipment. Hurry. Calculate the rate of biodiesel production in moles per minute. Moles per minute. This one also same thing. Sorry. I have changed. Make a yield. Calculate the yield of biodiesel production. Yield 2.5. Same. Yeah, this is the rate. Sorry. Yeah, the biodiesel. Make a balance. Hurry. This is a biodiesel production rate. Biodiesel production rate is equal to ethanol decaying rate 0.025 moles per minute. Moles per minute. But the yield is not the yield is same as ethanol yield, right? Ethanol yield the biodiesel yield is same to may time එකේදී ethanol yield එකට, right? Ethanol yield එකට. Biodiesel yield is equal to මෙතන yield එක කීයද? Concentration change එක 2.5 moles. 2.5 moles. හරි නේද? Biodiesel yield is equal to the ethanol yield and biodiesel production rate equal to the ethanol decaying rate. Ethanol decaying rate. හරි නේද? මේක මම මේක කියවලා මේක කරලා තියෙනවා, right? පැටලිලා. Sharon? Okay. හදාගන්න එක. The yield is equal to ethanol yield and the production rate equal to the ethanol decaying rate. But the thing is, ethanol decaying rate is a minus value. Always any reactant decaying rate is a minus value. The product producing rate is a plus value. Calculate the amount of energy that can be produced by combusting the biodiesel generated during first 100 minutes. The heat energy released from the combustion of 1 mole of biodiesel 2.5 megajoule. 2.5 megajoule producing by 1 mole of biodiesel. Okay. 1 mole release 2.5 megajoule. 2.5 megajoule means 2500 kilojoules. 2500 kilojoules. එතකොට මෙතනට එන්න ඕනේ. Now how many biodiesel producing? 2.5 moles, right? 2.5 moles. 2.5 moles. If we combust 2.5 moles, 2.5 into 2.5, what's the answer? 25 into 25, 625, 6.25, right? 6.25 megajoule, very simple. Main answer. 6.25 megajoule. 6.25 megajoule. .25 megajoule, 6025 kilojoule, 6250 kilojoules. 6250 kilojoule megajoule වලින් තිබ්බම ඇති. මොකද දීලා තියෙන්නේ megajoule. Right. Let's move to third question. Lipids are one of the main nutrients in food and lipids are one of the main nutrition in food and are mainly composed of fats and oil. Yeah, that we already discussed. Coconut oil and palm oil are common edible. What's the meaning of edible? Edible mean? Udanya, what's the meaning of edible? Yeah, able to eat or safe to consume. Very good. Edible oil used in cooking. What is the main difference between fat and oil? Very simple theory. It's a fact. Main difference. Oil, it is liquid in room temperature. Room temperature compulsory. Without room temperature, මෙහෙම ලිව්වොත් වැරදි. No marks. Liquid and fat, solid, no marks. No marks. Oil, liquid at room temperature. Room temperature. Fat, solid at room temperature. Room temperature. මෙහෙම ලිව්වොත් you have full marks. You have full marks. Name a chemical test that can be used to identify the presence of lipids in a coconut oil sample. What's a chemical test? For lipid identification, we have two tests, physical test and chemical test. The physical test we called as oil stain test. We can get a tissue paper and press the food sample, then we can permeable oil stain, then we can identify. It's a very simple test, physical test. The chemical test is Sudan 3 test. Sudan 3 test. Sudan 3 test. Sudan 3 test. Which of the result? Write the result in the presence of present and absence of lipids for the chemical test. You mentioned in previous part what the test when the lipid is present. If it is lipid present, we can observe red color globules on the top of the solution. Red color globules. This word compulsory. Red color, may red part color කියන එක තියෙනවා. Red color globules. Globules can like මොනවද අපි ඒවට කියන්නේ මේ like circles. ඒවට අපි කියන්නේ තෙල් ගෝලිකා කියලා, right? Globules on the top of the oil, top of the solution, top of the solution, right? The test when lipid is absent. If the lipid is absent, no red color globules, no red color globules, no red color globules on the top of the solution. මෙහෙම clearly ලියන්න ඕන. Complete answers. Okay, 2000 milliliter glass bottles. 2000 mean 2 types, 1000 milliliter glass bottles, each separated filled with coconut oil and palm oil. 1000 දෙකක් තියෙනවා, bottles දෙකක්. Were used to calculate the density of these two types of oil at 25 Celsius. Using the information provided below, calculate the density of each type of oil in grams per milliliter. Grams per milliliter. The mass is given. The mass is given. It is asking grams per milliliter. Grams ගාන දීලා තියෙන මේ empty bottle. This empty bottle and this is empty bottle plus oil. එතකොට අපි මෙතන mass එක හොයාගන්න. 1718 minus 800. That's a mass of oil. කීයද? minus 800. Joel. 1718 minus 800. 918. Now 918, very simple. Remember 918 per 1000 milliliter. 1000 milliliter. Then 1 milliliter, 918 divided by 1000, 0.918. GMOL minus 1. Sorry, GML minus 1. I got 1692 minus 800. 1692 minus 800. $892 grams within 1000 milliliter. Sorry, 1000 milliliter. Then 1 milliliter divided by 1000. 0.892 milliliter per, sorry, grams per milliliter. Grams per milliliter. They are the answers. This may step එක ඕනේ නැහැ. මේක ලියුවම ඇති. For you understand, I got the 2 steps. Let's move into next one. Saturated fatty acid molecules are tightly packed together. Based on calculated density, determine type of oil that contains more saturated fatty acids. Kagida contain more saturated fatty acids. Can you send this answer? It's a comparison. May coconut oil density 0.918 grams per 1 milliliter. May palm oil 0.892 grams per 1 milliliter. Then which one has more saturated fatty acids? Definitely coconut oil. Coconut oil. The reason 0.918 saturated fatty acids in 1 milliliter. Palm oil තියෙන්නේ මෙච්චරයි 0.892 grams in 1 milliliter. එතකොට මෙයාගෙන වැඩි. එතකොට මෙයාගේ තමයි වැඩිපුර saturated වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. Right? Contains more saturated fatty acid in coconut oil. Okay. Then statistic part. Not statistic, simple graph. Hari. Masses of mixture of coconut oil and palm oil mixed in different ratios are given in the table below. Volume of coconut oil versus mass of, volume of coconut oil versus mass of each mixture. In the grid given below, volume of coconut oil and volume of coconut oil. Volume of coconut oil. The y-axis is mass. Y-axis is mass. This labeling is compulsory. Label axis compulsory. If not, no marks. Board is clear, right? Is it lagging? Sharon. Oh, lagging. How about now? Still lagging? Think. Okay, then hurry. Okay, I may not කියන්න. Okay, this is the volume of coconut oil and this is the y-axis I got mass of coconut oil. Right. Okay, the mass is given. Then the masses is given and the volume, coconut oil volume is given here, right? First, we can fill volume in the grid. This is 0, 0, right? Volume is continue up to 1000, 0 to 1000, 200 by 200. මෙතනින් දාමු අපි 200, 400, 600, 800, 1000. That enough. 1000. And the above axis is a mass. Mass That one also correct, but better to get in opposite side. Make a depatanam gatam hari. Right? Volume and mass, if it is changed, any reaction correct. But I'm going to change that for draw a perfect graph. Method to mass it is volume, mass, mass. Both direction correct, right? We can clearly draw this 200, 400, 600, 800, 1000. The x-axis 892 to 980. 980. Starting from 892. Okay. These are 892. I'm going to 4 by 4. 896. 800. Sorry, 900. 900. 904. 908. 912. Kiyan kantina. Or 918. No problem. 916. Hari. Okay, after graph we can pull on. We can draw the graph. Okay, 200. Okay, these are graph actually, right? I mean 200, 892. Sorry, 0, 892. 0, 892. 0 mass, 892 volume mass. 200, 897. 897. 897. 897 is close to there. 400, 902. 902 means this one midpoint. 902, right? 907. These are 907. 1280. 1280. Then you can draw the line. It is a straight line. Straight line. Okay, these are lines starting from 892. It's a straight line. Straight line. Okay, straight line. Right. Okay, these are graph. Medical me maru karla gatta no problem. Mass and volume ani පැත්තට ගත්තත් same problem. Same graph එතකොට එන්නේ මෙන්න මෙහෙම එකක්. Like this. Both correct, right? Both correct. I got Fatima? Your one is wrong as I remember. Graph is wrong. I correct, Khabir? I correct in the exam, your graph? Who correct this? I can't remember. Samhara Gardi. Not correct. Hari. Now okay, right? Now understood, Kabir. It's increasing. They are the points. Hari. Students bought 1,000 milliliter of coconut oil. That means 1 liter of coconut oil from the market, and its mass is 900 gram. It is suspected that this coconut oil is adulterated. What's the meaning of adulteration? I think BST students are learning about adulteration. Adulteration. Fatima, what's the meaning of adulteration? Adulteration can become. Adulteration. Yeah. Addition of poor quality ingredients. Sometimes turmeric powder. කහ කුඩු වලට අපි දානවා starch powder. Starch powder. Okay, they are the adulteration. To get greater profit, we adding some materials, adding some ingredients, low quality ingredients to increase the profit. අපි මොනවා හරි දාලා mix කරනවා. ඒක තමයි adulteration කියන්නේ. දැන් මේකෙත් අපි කරන්නේ it is suspected, එයා දැනගත්තලු that this coconut oil is adulterated with palm oil. එයා අරන් තියෙන coconut oil, he bought coconut oil, but he found it's adulterated with palm oil. Now a lot of the market coconut oils also adulterated with palm oil. ගොඩක් ඒවා not pure coconut oil. Pure coconut oil. අපි market එකෙන් ගන්න ගොඩක් oils are not pure coconut oil. ඒවා adulterate කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ වෙන oil versions දාලා වෙන oil types දාලා adulterate කරලා තියෙනවා. Mainly adding palm oil. Determine the possible volume of palm oil in this sample using the graph in previous one. Hari. මෙන්න බලන්න. Very simple. Now he bought 1,000 milliliter contain 900 grams. 1,000 milliliter contains 900 grams. Hari. අපි දැන් බලමු 1,000 milliliter mean 1,000 milliliter mean thousand milliliter contain 900 gram of sorry, the student bought coconut oil from the market. The mass 900. Now you can select 900 here. Draw a dash line to 900. This is a mass of coconut oil. Mayani mass it is 900 grams. 900 grams. Draw a line or dash line. මෙන්න මෙහෙම line එකක් අඳිනවා 900 වලින් up to the line. Up to line. And draw a horizontal line. This is a point. This is a point. This is a point. This is a point. It is only 200. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 8 mean small box. Small box kochcharadda? The gap is 200. 200 divided by 8. 200 divided by 8 mean 25. එතකොට මෙයා 25. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 300. Right? Clearly 300. හරියට මේනවා 300. Then 900 gram contain 900 gram contain coconut oil නම් එයා තියෙන්නේ 300 volume. 300 milliliter coconut oil. 300 milliliter coconut oil. But it is 1000 milliliter, then it is adding 700 milliliter adulterated. Then adulterate palm oil volume equal 1000 minus 300. Then 900 grams contain only 300 milliliter of coconut oil. ඒක තමයි මේ graph එකෙන් ගත්තේ. 900 තියෙන්නේ 900 grams contain only 300 volume of coconut oil. Then 1000 minus, if you got 1000 milliliter, 700 milliliter palm oil. 700 ma තියෙන්නේ මේක තමයි adulteration. That's a actual situation in the country. Actual situation. I got එතකොට 30% වගේ තමයි දාලා තියෙන්නේ මොනවාද? මේ coconut oil. 70% palm oil තමයි mix කරලා තියෙන්නේ. I got Sarmia. මේ value එක change වෙන්න පුළුවන් හරියද? Sorry. I got little thick lines, no? Or a pencil, if you got a sharp pencil line, this value can be changed. Then you have to get your graph given value. හරිද? ඒක ඇඳලා බලන්න ඕනේ. Your graph given value තමයි දාන්න ඕනේ මෙතෙන්ට. That's a coconut oil volume. Then total volume minus coconut oil volume, it is the palm oil volume. Understood, Sanijay? මේ value එක ඔයාලා බලන්නද? මේකේ print out එකක් කරන් බලන්න කීය දෙන්නේ කියලා. Again asking about biomolecule. A commonly found lipid molecule is shown below. Using an arrow, mark the ester bond in the lipid molecule. Okay, I will explain what is the structure of triglyceride first. The triglyceride is formed by one glycerol and three fatty acid molecule. One glycerol and three fatty acid molecule. මෙන්න මෙයා තමයි triglyceride. CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH. It is glycerol, and it is combined with three fatty acids. මෙන්න මෙයාලා තමයි fatty acid, right? Fatty acid. RCOOH, carboxylic group combined with COOH. I think you can remember in amino acid we discussed. This carboxylic acid combined with R carbon group. එයා තමයි කවුද? Fatty acid. OH. Then මෙතන මොකද වෙන්නේ? OH and hydrogen combining. OH and hydrogen combining and remove 3 water molecule. In peptide bond, only 1 water molecule releasing, 3 H2O molecules releasing. Then it is formed 3 peptide bond. 3 peptide bonds දෙනවා. එතකොට මෙන්න මේ remain parts. මෙතන oxygen එකක් විතරයි. Oxygen is remain. How we draw this? I will draw here. Then CH2O, CHO, CH2 oxygen. The oxygen is there. Oxygen is remain. Then ඉතුරු ටික මෙහෙම ගන්න. That's called as triglyceride. Triglyceride, it's formed 3 fatty acids, 3 ester bonds. Are a peptide bond wage මෙන්න මෙතන එකයි මෙතන එකයි මෙතන එකයි. It's formed 3 ester bonds. Ester bonds forming by removing 3 water molecules. හරි මතකයි? ආයි මතක් වුණා? Joel, remember? It's formed 3 ester bonds, 1 glycerol and 3 fatty acid. That's a triglyceride. Triglyceride. It's a triglyceride. 1 glycerol and 3 fatty acid combining, it is formed as triglyceride. But the problem is the question given one, it will be different. වෙනස් කියන්නේ carbon දීලා නැහැ. That's the problem. The carbon is not given, everything is same. හරි බලන්න. Using an arrow mark an ester bonds in the lipid molecule. No need one ester bonds. මෙතන තියෙනවා ester bonds 3ක්. It has 3 ester bonds. 3 ester bonds. මේ තියෙන්නේ මෙන්න මෙතනට carbon ආව නම් ඔයාලට තේරෙනවා දැන්. Carbon මෙන්න මේ part එක, this is R carbon chain. R mean R carbon chain. This part is R carbon chain. R carbon chain. That don't need. R එක ඕනේ නැහැ අපිට. It is R. And this is a double bond, C double O, this part. මේ තියෙන්නේ මෙයා. Right? මේ තියෙන්නේ මෙයා. And it is combined with oxygen. Combined with oxygen middle, they are the 3 ester bonds. 3 ester bonds. Okay, clear? Now can you understand it as a triglyceride? Now can you see as a triglyceride? Then එහෙම පේනවද? Now can you identify? Okay. Then it has 3 ester bonds. මේ oxygen වලින් තමයි connect වෙන්නේ, right? Oxygen වලින් connect වෙන්නේ. මේ තියෙන්නේ. This is actual triglyceride structure. If you want, you can note down. Okay. Identify and draw the structure of one of the fatty acid molecule of the glycerol molecule that the lipid molecule is made of. In the given box, fatty acid molecule. Fatty acid is R C double O, that means carboxylic group. OH. මේ R එක ඕන නම් අපිට මෙහෙම අදින්නත් පුළුවන්. Right? No need. This is a structure. Fatty acid. Glycerol molecule. Glycerol very simple. We have two options. මෙහෙම අපිට කෙටියෙන් අදින්නත් පුළුවන්. CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH. මෙහෙම combine කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. If not, මෙහෙමත් පුළුවන්. C hydrogen hydrogen OH, C hydrogen OH, C hydrogen hydrogen OH. මෙහෙමත් පුළුවන්. නැත්නම් මේ OH ටික අපිට පේලියට ගන්නත් පුළුවන් මේ. මෙහෙමත් පුළුවන්. OH get as a line මේ. මෙතෙන් hydrogen දාන OH. Hydrogen OH. That one also okay. में CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH, CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH, CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH. The second one CH, not CH2, right? CH2OH because the carbon maximum number of bonds can produce is 4. Had the මෙයාගේ CH එකක් එද්දිම 4 bonds completed. 4 bonds completed. Therefore, CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH, CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH. These are glycerol and these are fatty acid. One glycerol and 3 fatty acid combining its form as a triglyceride, as I explained in this one. Hari, final question. What is the water directed to turbine through horizontal tunnel connected to reservoir filled with water up to 20 meters above from the bottom? This setup is shown in the diagram below. The density of water is 1000, the gravitational acceleration 10, and the atmospheric pressure is given as normally 1.01 into 10 to the power 5. Normally අපි කියන්නේ 100,000 pascal. දැන් මෙතන චුට්ටක් වෙනස් කරලා තියෙනවා. Atmospheric pressure is given as 101,000 pascal. No problem. Hari. Right. Calculate the pressure at the bottom of the reservoir. Yeah, bottom of the reservoir, it's a fluid tank. No, then the pressure of the bottom equal to the H rho G. H rho G mean hydraulic pressure plus atmospheric pressure because it is open surface. No? Therefore, atmospheric pressure also exerted on the water. Therefore, the bottom pressure equal to the, in the lesson I already explained, right? Hydraulic pressure plus atmospheric pressure that we call as P naught. P naught or PATM, right? Then අපි ගමු H 20 meters, rho 1000, G 10 plus 101,000 pascal. 20,000 and 2 lakhs plus 101,000 pascal. 301,000 pascal or 301 kilopascal කියලා කියනවා. 301 kilopascal. 301 kilopascal. Right? 301 kilopascal. 301 kilopascal we discuss in 2025 A-level 4th structured essay question. Okay, the horizontal tunnel release an amount of 10 cubic meters per second water to the turbine. Calculate the mass of the water that traveled to the turbines within 1 second. Okay, within 1 second, 10 cubic meters of 10 cubic meters released to the turbine. හරි. එහෙනම් අපිට හොයාගන්න ඕනේ 1 the question given 1 cubic meter equal 1000 kilogram because density 1000 kilograms per 1 cubic meter. Then 10 cubic meter mean within 1 second 10,000 kilogram. 10 tons. 10 tons released to the turbine within 1 second. It's a large amount, right? It's a heavy amount. Very simple. The opening that take water to the turbine is located 20 meter above the water surface of the reservoir. Calculate the speed of water that flow towards the turbine. 20 meter above. It is mechanical energy conservation law. This is a turbine. This is a turbine. Right? This is a turbine. And this is water coming from this place. The distance 20 meters. The distance 20 meters. 20 meters. Calculate the speed. Okay, how to calculate speed? According to mechanical energy conservation law, top මෙතන 20 meter above, total mechanical energy equal to the bottom. ඒ කියන්නේ turbine එකේ bottom. Clearly මේව ලියන්න ඕනේ bottom total mechanical energy. Right? You know, top total mechanical energy mean water has only mgh. It is equal to the bottom total mechanical energy. It's completely converted into half mv squared. Now m to m cancel out. Gh mean 10 into h 20 equal half into v squared. 200 into 2 400 equal v squared. Now v equal 20 ms minus 1. Very simple. Any doubt, please ask me. Amina, understood? Mechanical energy conservation law. I think now it's revised. Okay, what you can feel, what you think about 2025 paper, last time exam paper, compared to the other exam papers? Is it easier? Actually, it is very easy. Now, most probably, your exam, your paper, little bit advanced than 2025 paper. 2025 paper, it's full, it's unexpectedly, it is easy. No very advanced calculations, no? Everything simple. Don't expect this type paper your paper. Right? ටිකක් අමාරුයි. But they are very good practice questions, right? Practice questions. මෙවම තමයි same type questions. Calculations, some identification part can be advanced than this paper. Same theory. මේවම තමයි. considering that the water enters to the turbine at speed of 20 meters per second and අපි හෙව්වනේ 20 meters per second එක දීලම තියෙනවා and exits at speed of 3 meters per second. Calculate the kinetic energy loss per second. Within per second may kinetic energy loss mean initial kinetic energy half mv squared. Half mv mean okay, what is the mass within 1 second? 10,000 kilogram. 10,000 into 20 squared. 20 squared 400. 400. It is 200. Initial kinetic energy 200,000. 2 lakhs joules. 2 lakhs joules. Final kinetic energy equal. මේක මේ ගන්න වෙලා වැඩි හරිද? short term තියෙනවා මේ easy. Simple. Simply calculate half mv squared. අපිට එක සැරේම අඩු කරන්න පුළුවන්. Right? Half into 10,000 into v squared mean 3 into squared 9. 5,000. 45,000 joule. 45,000 joule. Then kinetic energy loss is make adu karla daන්න the delta E kinetic energy loss delta E equal 155,000. 155 kilojoule. Understood? 155 kilojoule. 155 kilojoule. 155 kilojoule. 155 kilojoule. Okay. Salmia. Consider that the kinetic energy loss of water is fully transferred to the turbine. That means may energy fully transferred to the turbine. If the electrical output is 1.5 megawatt, very important, megawatt, unit careful, megawatt, 1.5 megawatt. Calculate the efficiency of electricity generation process. Efficiency of electricity generation process. Hari, අපි ඉස්සෙල්ලම බලමු what is the output? Output එක හදාගමු. Output. If the electrical output is 1.5 megajoule mean 1,500 kilowatt. 1,500 kilowatt. 1,500 kilowatt. Then what is the input? මෙයා අපි kilowatt කරොත් 155. Sorry, there is a mistake here. It is 10,000. Then it is මෙතන 0 එකක් අඩුයි. 10,000 into 200, 20 lakhs, no? Yeah, 20 lakhs. Good to that. 20 lakhs. 2 million. මෙයා හරිනේ. It's 45,000. Then what is the difference? මෙතන mistake එකක් කරා. The difference is Udanya now correct, right? Yeah, 1.9 million 55,000 joule. හරි. දැන් මෙයා අපි this is the import. I'm going to convert into kilojoule. එහෙනම් 1955 kilowatt within 1 second. Kilojoules within 1 second mean kilowatt, the power. Then efficiency equal, efficiency equal output. This may equations compulsory. Output over input into 100%. Right? Then අපි මේකට answers දෙක දාමු. අපි input කරලා තියෙනවා 1955, but the output is 1500 into 100%. එහෙනම් get the answer. Fatima, what's the answer? %. It's a percentage. It's a percentage. It's a percentage. Okay. Okay. The structured part is completed. Structured part is completed. Hari. Today we can continue up to essay part also we can discuss. Are you okay? Are you tired? අද මේක ඉවර කරොත් then next day we can start practicals and education department paper, model paper. Are you okay? I'll give you 10-minute breaks. 10-minute break. Habib, are you okay? Let's do. Okay, then I'm going to start at 10 p.m. This statistic question, it's a very good question. Little bit last time statistic question different. The difference is I think now we did only now it is 10. We did approximate within 2 hours. Completely discuss structured parts. අපි efficiently discuss කරා කියලා I think. We efficiently discuss within use very minimum time. And after 10-minute break, let's start essay part discussion. Make ඉවර කරන්න try කරමු. Try to finish this paper. Okay. Don't leave. Go and drink some water and come 10 p.m. Sorry, can you hear me? Okay. Question number 5. It's a very good question. In an examination, marks out of 100 or 131, the number of students important. 131 students studying in advanced level science for technology were recorded. These marks were rounded to the nearest whole number and their groups distribution given in the table. It is discrete one, right? That you already know. Groups are not continuous. There is a gap between classes. The graph shows the more than percentage cumulative frequency and less than percentage cumulative frequency. This is less than percentage cumulative frequency and this is more than percentage cumulative frequency. In the data. Use the graph to answer following questions. Then graph එක දීලා questions අහන්න. In last 9 years, they given table and you have to draw the graph. They provide graph paper. In the exam provide graph paper, but now it is totally different. And ඔයාලා කොහොම වෙයිද දන්නේ, right? Anyway, using the graph, estimate the first quartile, second quartile, medium, and third quartile. Okay, what's the first quartile? First quartile is you can get by 25%. This is the first quartile. You can draw a dash line here. Dash line. මෙන්න මෙතනයි first quartile again, this line. Then it is 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. Then it is 46, right? 46. The first quartile 46. 46. The median, second quartile 50%. Or cutting point. It is the midpoint of 55.5. 55 point. No, 55, not 0.5. 55. The third quartile from 75%. The less than one cutting point. It is second line. Second line mean 64. 64. They are the quartiles. And calculate the interquartile range. IQR mean Q3 minus Q1. 64 minus 46. It is 80. Oh, මෙතන 20ට වඩා 80. 80. Interquartile range 80. Calculate the median mass of the nearest first decimal point using nearest first decimal point. That's important. If you need full marks, you have to give an answer in nearest first decimal point. Using the formula, this formula we already discussed in the assume mean method. Assume mean method formula is given. The assume mean also given. Assume mean and the frequency of the if I is the frequency of ith class that we already know. Di is the deviation that we already discussed. Now you already know the assume mean method, right? You already know assume mean method. We need a table. We need a table. Api table එක හදාගමු. Okay, now no need class marks, class limits and frequency again. I'm going to add directly frequency, right? 6 11 24 මේකත් දාමුකෝ class limits 20 29 30 39 40 49 50 59 60 69 70 79 80 89 90 99 okay then class mark class mark mean mi කියලා තමයි මේක දීලා තියෙන්නේ mi right and frequency mean fi okay, let's fill this class mark. The mid value of any class is mi, mid value. 20 plus 29, it is 49. 24.5, 34.5, same rate, 34.5, 44.5, 54.5, 64.5, 74.5, 84.5, 94.5. Then frequency ටිකක් දාගමු. It is given 6 11 24 44. 29 962. Okay, frequency also done. Then the most important one, di, derivatives. The question given 54.5 is the assume mean. Then assume mean mea 0. Sorry, this one is 0. Then derivatives 44.5 minus 54.5, 54.5 minus 10, mea minus 20 minus 30. This one 64.5 minus plus 10. It is plus 10, plus 20, plus 30, plus 40. Now you can get the sum of derivatives. Sigma di. Here the sigma di මෙතන එනවා 8 ක ඕනේ නැහැ. That don't need. Then we can finally get the fi di. Fi di mean fi multiply with di. 6 into 30 minus 180. 2 into 11 22 minus 220 minus 240. It is 0. 44 into 0. With that plus 290 180 6 into 3 180 again 2 into 4 80. You can get separately now sigma separately get minus value and plus values sum. මෙතන කීයද 0 0 0 640. This part 0. $730. Okay, then it is minus. No? Then it is 640, 730. It is 90. 90 plus 90 is answer. Plus 90 is answer. But plus 90, the sigma fi, it is given 131 students. 131 students. On no guide, this is derivative table. Derivative table. Remember? Any doubt? Okay, now we get the mean by assume mean method. කොහොමද අපි ගන්න assume mean? The equation is given already. The equation is already given. The equation is already given. This is the equation. Now A mean 54.5, 54.5 plus sigma FIDI, it is 90, 1, 1. Answer done. What's the answer? 131, right? Check. Yeah, 131 students. Send the answer quickly. Amina. $90 divided by 131 plus 54.5. Quickly. Mark. Plus 54.5. It is yeah, 55.18, no? 55.18. Yeah, good. 5.18, but the problem it is given into first decimal place. First decimal place eකට අපි හැදුවොත් 55.2 වෙනවා. Round off into first decimal point. Marks 55.2 වෙනවා. 55.2 mean that's a mean, right? That's a mean. The average value. The second part is very simple. Let X be the marks of a student. This mark X can be standardized to Y using formula below. ඒ කියන්නේ X එක අපි මොකක් හරි එකක් දැම්මොත් Y we can calculate by this formula, right? Calculate the value of Y students who scored 91 marks. Then Y equal marks 91. Q2 means second quartile. Second quartile was අපි උත්තරේ ගත්තා 55. මෙතනින් subtract කරනවා 55. Divide by interquartile end 80. එතකොට අපිට answer එක එනවා. මේව නිකන් grade 5 questions, no? 91 minus 55. 91 minus 55 divide by 80. Answer 2. The Y value equal to for a score that exactly equal to the median mark. Exactly equal median mark means 55. Then calculate the corresponding y value. ඒ කියන්නේ මම මෙන්න මෙතනින් හදන්න y equal ඒ කියන්නේ 55 minus 55. 55 minus 55 over 18. ඉතින් 55 minus 55 means that's 0. No value. 0. 0. 0. Very easy. Calculate the corresponding y values when the value of x is q1 and q3 respectively. අපි value එක q1 වුණොත් q1 was 46. No? 46. 46. 46. May 46 minus 55 q2 interquartile 18. මෙතන එන value එක q3 වුණොත් if it is q3, what's the q3 value? 64. As I remember, it's 64. q3 value 64, no? Yeah, 64. 64 minus 55 divide by interquartile range 80. Hi, me values එක අහන්න. What are the answers? The first one is a minus value, minus 0.5. It's minus y value. It is plus value 64 minus 55. It is plus 0.5. Plus 0.5. 0. Minus half and plus half. Minus half and plus half. Minus half and plus half. Special gifts are awarded to students whose y greater than, equal or greater than 1.5. That's what meaning y equal or greater than 1.5. හරිද 1.5 හරි ඊට වඩා වැඩියෙන් හරි තිබ්බොත් y value, it's students has a special award. Determine the maximum marks required to receive a gift. Sorry, minimum marks. Minimum marks required to, you can අපි හිතමු if we got 75 marks, you have A pass. Like this, if you got a specific marks, the student has a specific gift. එතකොට කොහොමද ගන්න? Then x should be, y should be 1.5, right? දැන් අපිට equation එකක් තියෙනවා. We have equation, sorry, we have equation y equal x minus 55 divided by 80, right? Now x is asking if y equal 1.5. 1.5 into 18, what's the answer? Cross multiplication, 1.5 into 18, it is 27. 27 equal x minus 55. 55 get into this side, then x equal $82. Minimum 82 marks required to get this award. Minimum 82 marks required to get this reward. Very simple, right? Minimum 82 marks required to get this reward. Understood? Minimum 82 marks required to get this reward. ඒ කියන්නේ 82 marks තියෙනම් අපිට reward එක ගන්න පුළුවන්. Using the graph, calculate the maximum number of students receive a gift mentioned part 5. Part previous part. Hari. මේ බලන්න. Okay, now you have to find, this is the 82. මෙන්න මෙයා. Now this one small part is 2 marks, no? Then 82, 84, 86, 88, 90. Right? Hari. මෙන්න මෙතන බලන්න, this is 82. This is 82, right? Now you can draw a dash line until meet the මෙයාගේ මෙහෙම dash line එකක් අඳිමු until meet the less than cumulative frequency curve. Less than cumulative frequency curve. තාම නෑ. හරි. මෙන්න line එක. This is a point. Get the corresponding number of student percentage in the y axis. මෙන්න මේ line එක දිගේ අපි එන්න ඕනේ. This line, this line, this line, this line. This is the, then you can see 95 students, sorry, 95% of students, 95% of students more than 25 to 42 or less than 42. That's the thing you need to understand. වැදගත්ම point. 95% less than 82 marks or more than 82 marks. Amina. Submit. 95% of students less than 82 marks or more than 82 marks. Very good. Less than 82 marks. May bala. This is 82. This part is this box is, box this box is less than 82. Then the remaining part is the more than 82. More than 82, only 5%. Only 5% is more than 84. More than 82%, only 5%. එතකොට මොකද වෙන්නේ? Only 5%. Only 5%. Okay, 5% mean the question asks calculate the 5% calculate the maximum number of students. That means 5%. No? That means if you got 100 students, it is 5 students. But now the number of students 131. Then you can get maximum number of students. Maximum number of students. බලන්න value එක පුදන්න. 6.55 mean you can write 6.55. 6 students are the maximum. 6 students ලට විතරයි tag හම්බෙන්නේ. Rewards හම්බෙන්නේ, right? 6 students. 0.55 we had nicked it. Six students only. Super gift reward. Okay, question number 1 is done. It is a statistic question last time. Any doubt question? Very simple, right? Marama easy. Hari, up make up thaduma. We have time up 11. We have 30 minutes left. Hari, try karamo chemistry part given karana. Then chemistry part within very short time we can complete. Then next day we can discuss the physics questions. This paper physics question also simple. A technique used to create characters in animated movie is transforming a rhombus into the required curve of the character. This question is based on this technique. Hari. Okay, the graph in figure 1 show the parabolic with x-intercept at the point P and Q and y-intercept at the M. It's a parabolic shape. It's a parabolic shape. X-intercept P and Q and Y-intercept M. And its equation is y equal minus 1 over 4x squared plus 1. මෙයාගේ equation එක y equal minus 1 over 4x squared plus 1. O is the origin of the Cartesian plane. Show that the x coordinates of P and Q are minus 2 and plus 2 respectively. एक मारले सी may x coordinate mean if you found x-axis cutting point of this graph of these parabolic shapes, x-axis cutting points එක හෙවුවනම් අපිට we can get answers, right? X-axis cutting points. How to calculate? Now the equation is y equal minus 1 over 4x squared plus 1. Now our y-axis cutting point calculation equation, sorry, x-axis cutting point calculation equation, x equal minus b plus o minus b squared minus 4az square root over 2a. I think you can familiar this equation. You are familiar this equation. Minus b the under minus b 0, no b. May a b 0, it is c1, right? This is a common equation. I think you can remember y equal ax squared plus bx plus c is the common equation. Now no bx part එකක් නෑ මේක. Then b0 plus or minus b squared. B squared mean again 0 minus 4 into a mean minus 1 over 4 c1. This part square root divide by 2 into 1 over minus 1 over 4. Alright. Now 0 plus or minus don't need, plus or minus 4 into 4 to 4 cancel. 1 this part මෙතනට මෙන bracket me square එක I forgot because b squared minus 4ac, then minus to minus plus then 1 into 1 square root 1 divide by 2 into minus 1 minus 2 එකත් කැපෙනවනේ එකත් cut කරමු 2 and 4. It is 2 minus half. Minus half mean minus 0.5. Minus 0.5. Now you can get the first x-axis cutting point. X-axis cut in the first point. First x-axis cutting point. Plus 1 divided by minus 0.5. Then it is minus 2. Harini. Ekak prove kara. Right. Now you can get the second x-axis cutting point. Minus 1 over minus 0.5. Plus minus now it is plus 2. Then both I proved. Understood? If you remember the equation, very simple. Sharon, clear? Amina? This time your exam past paper practice 2 very much important, because now you have very limited time, you have very short time compared to other batch 2026 batch. Time is short to prepare for exam. ඒ වගේ පොඩි issues තියෙන years වලට most probably හරි ගොඩාක් වෙලාවට past question papers, not only SFT, other subjects also, all subjects, it's again circulating, no new questions adding. Past paper questions again, it can 25 paper right? Some past part of past paper questions directly into the paper. Therefore, now this is 25 paper today completely discussing. Physics part and 24 paper also we discussing after this part, after this paper, and the model paper we discussing. And you have practice 21, 22, 23 ටික කරගන්න ඕනවා. I'll give you mark schemes and completely you have to go through these papers, because most probably part of past paper questions in your exam paper definitely this time. Not only this paper, not only this subject, other subject as well. හරි. ඒවම එන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම ඒ විදිහටම එන්න පුළුවන්. හරි. ඉක්මනට යන්න. This one okay, right? Hence write the pair of coordinates of P and Q. Hence mean using previous answer. Then P coordinates, I got P should be -2, right? Y value 0. X -2, 0. Q coordinates, Q mean plus side, then it should be 2, 0. 2, 0. Find the coordinates of M. Coordinates of M. Coordinates of M. M is the turning point of the curve, parabolic shape, graph, turning point. Then you can find the now x-axis cutting point may turning point, x-axis cutting point kiyada 0. X-axis cutting point 0. Therefore x-axis value 0, turning point x value 0. Then the equation y equal -1/4 x squared plus 1. Now directly substitute x value equal 0. Then -1/4 into 0 may part එක 0 වෙනවා. Plus 1. Then y equal 1. Y equal 1. Y equal 1. Very simple. Y equal 1 mean M. Coordinates of M equal capital M. Y1 mean x0. 0, 1. I got x, y, 0, y. 0, 1. Kabir? Done? Understood? Any doubt? Please ask me. Nahar තේරෙන්නේ නැත්නම් හොඳ. Sanjay? Up to now, okay? Then show that M is the maximum point of parabola. Show karandalu M is a maximum point. Okay. Do you remember to get the maximum point x coordinate? Menna may equation for quadratic functions. The first equation you have remember x-axis cutting point, this equation. X-axis cut points right? And turning point x coordinate. Turning point method x coordinate how to calculate x equal -b/2a. Then making up x value minus b means 0 into 2/1/4 -1/4 again x value 0. Then m is the maximum point. M is the maximum point. M is the maximum point since x value is equal 0. Now you can show by this equation. එතකොට ඒ equations දෙක අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ඕනේ. How to get turning point x coordinate? -b/2a. x-axis cutting point minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac square root divided by 2a. Remember. Right. M එක කියලා පෙන්වමු. Right. Consider two line segment PN and NQ in the above graph. PN and NQ in the above graph. The coordinates of N are 0, 2. එක වැදගත්. PN and NQ. PN and NQ. This I'm going to erase this part. This is a PN, this is a NQ. Two straight lines. Two straight lines. The coordinates of N are 0, 2. N 0, 2. Find the equation of Pn y equal mx plus c4. Oh, sorry. Now P point coordinates also given. මේ අපි දන්නවා දැන් minus 2, 0. Minus 2, 0. Now you can get the equation. First we can get the gradient, right? අපි gradient හොයමු Pn වල. Gradient equal y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. මතකයි x2 minus x1. y2 minus y1 mean 2 minus 0 divide 0 minus minus 2. 0 minus minus 2. එතකොට එනවා 2 minus 0 2 minus minus 2 2 divide 2 equal gradient 1. Gradient plus 1. Right? Now intercept mean y-axis cutting point එතන දීලා තියෙනවා. It is 2. Y-axis cutting point 2. Then the equation of මෙයාගේ equation එක y equal 1x mean x money x plus 2. Y equal x plus 2. Any doubt, please ask. Y equal mx plus m value 1. 1 into x mean again x plus c equal y-axis cutting point 1. Sorry, 2. Y-axis cutting point 2. Right. The triangle PNO falls into two types of special triangles. Write their names. Okay. PNO, this one part. What's the triangle? It's a right angle triangle, no? Right angle triangle. 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 Give me a second. හරි. the triangle PNO falls into two types of triangles. Right angle triangle. Two types of triangles. Two types. This one. This is a right angle triangle. PNO. This one two. This part also two. Then what's the name of this type triangle? Two sides are equal. What's the name? What's the name? Isosceles triangle. Triangle, right? Find the angle PNQ. Find the angle PNQ given reasons. Peter, we have more options. PNQ angle is asking. This total angle asking, right? PNQ, this total angle. Okay, what's the best method? You know, lot of methods, product methods, tan, it is theta, right? This part theta. Then tan theta equal opposite over addition. Then 2 to 2 cancel. Then theta equal tan inverse 1 equal theta equal 45. Then the total angle equal 45 to 2 PNQ angle equal 45 to 2 90 degrees. Thawa methods that's only one method. That's only one method. Right? Tan inverse 1 mean, I think you can remember. If not, you can use calculator. Tan inverse 1 45. Then we can identify it is right angle triangle. The large one also right angle triangle, because 90 degree. It is 90 degree. Hence, write the equation of NQ. Hence, write the equation. Equation in y equal mx plus c. Then, previous one gradient. Pn gradient 1. Pn perpendicular with NQ. If it is perpendicular, if it is perpendicular, m1 into m2 equal minus 1. Then m1 equal 1. Previous one m2 don't know. Minus 1 mean m2 equal minus 1. That means this NQ gradient equal minus 1. Minus 1. Equation that may intercept same, right? Intercept same. NQ also 2 is the intercept. Y equal minus x plus minus y equal minus x plus 2. This for equation. Find the length of line PN, PQ and MO. Give your answer. Third method if it is necessary. Third method mean value and root values in the same answer. Third method I will explain. First thing, PN. PN you can use Pythagoras theorem. That one 2 0, 2, it is 2. That one also, so 0, 2. Then Pn squared equal Pn squared equal 2 squared plus 2 squared. Pn squared equal 6, 8. 8 means 4 into 2. 4 square root 2, 2 root 2. That's a third method. Units. Then Pn equal 2 root 2 units. Very simple, right? P root 2 units. ඊට පස්සේ අහනවා PQ length. PQ P to Q. මෙතන ඉඳන් මෙතන 2 and 2 4 units. No need calculation. 4 units. 4 units. PQ equal 4 units. ඊට පස්සේ අහනවා MO units. MO length. M to O මෙතන 1 නේ. Then O 0 then 1 unit. No calculation. 1 units. Units compulsory. If not units, you don't have marks. Units නැතුව marks නැහැ. Units තියෙන්න ඕන. Should have units. Must have units. හරි. Let's go into C part. In the character creation, a rhombus X is transformed into a shapes Y made of four identical parabolic segments as shown in the below. P, Q, R, S are the midpoint of the sides of rhombus. P, Q, R, S are the midpoint. The P and QM section in the diagram below is identical to figure 1. When මේ part එක, it is figure 1 part, my same part. X is a special rhombus. What is its specific name? X can be external one. It's a, what is this? It's a square. Calculate the perimeter of the rhombus X. මේ square එකේ perimeter එක හොයන්න කියන්නේ. You know, this part is 2 root 2. Pn is 2 root 2. You got previous. Then 2 root 2 parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 root 2 into 8. එතකොට මෙයා 2 into 16 root 2 units. Right? Very simple. හිතන්නත් දෙයක් නැහැ. Calculate the area of rhombus 2 root 2. එතකොට side එකක length එක වෙන්නේ 2 root 2 into 2. It is 4 root 2. 4 root 2 into 4 root 2. 4 into 4, 16. Root 2 into root 2, 2. 16 into 2, it is 32. The thing is square units. Without square unit, no marks. Square units. 32 square unit. Or unit square. Unit කියලා square දාන්න. Square unit. Okay, final part. The area of Y can be approximated. The area of Y can be approximated by approximating its shape to regular octagon. Octagon means 8 sides. PMQRS. Calculate the area of triangle PMQ. PQ, you know, it is 4 units. This perpendicular height was 1. මතකයිද PM. OM was 1. A height එකුනේ 1යි. Then half into base 4, it's 1. එතකොට 2 square units. 2 units square කියලා දානවා. Units square. Unit square. Square unit compulsory. Calculate the area of PQRS. PQRS. It is 4 into 4. It's a rectangle. No, rectangle. Square. 4 into 4, 60. Very simple. 16 units. Square units. Square units. Calculate the approximate area of the shape Y using the answer 1 and 2. එතකොට මෙතන තියෙනවා 1, 2, 3, 4 triangle part and rectangle. Middle part. Then 16 plus මේවා තියෙනවානේ 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 8. It is 24 units square. Okay, maths part is done. Both maths parts are very simple. Then we make a discuss within 50 minutes. In exam, you have 1 hour for complete 2 essay questions. Enough time, right? The thing is, you should have full idea about all lessons, all equations. Equation එකක් හරි අමතක වුණොත් එතනින් පස්සේ stuck වෙනවා. I got. Therefore, now you have time. This 20 days, you have to maximally use to improve your result, improve your rank. Right? Definitely, you can. Loku change එකක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. If you maximum manage this 20 days with balancing all 3 subjects, definitely you can change your result, change your Z value, change your final district and island rank. Definitely. Okay, today our target is done. My target was complete up to maths part. Then let's do next day. Remain 4 questions. But our chemistry 4 questions, chemistry 2 questions within very short time we can complete, and physics time within 1 hour we can complete the main part. And next discussion we start the education department paper. Education department paper. Now please go through this paper again. Not only this paper, as I told, this time most exam questions based on past paper questions. Definitely not only this paper, other papers as well. Therefore, all subject you have to go to last 5 years past paper. Your පාඩම් කරත් කමක් නෑ. Right? Again go through the past papers, last 5 years, 2020 to 2025. You have mark schemes. In Sinhala mark schemes I have upload. You can convert into English and check, and you can answer. And if you have any doubt point, you can go to mark scheme and find answers. Right? ඒ විදිහට එක දිගට කරගෙන යන්න. Definitely you can change your results within this. If you got less than 75 for this exam, definitely you can improve up to A plus marks. More than 75, 85 වගේ marks එකකට improve වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Right? If you got more than 75 marks, it is bonus for your Z value and your rank. Okay. Don't think about your marks. Always think about Z value and mark. Result, rank. Rank tama very important if you select university or any other courses. Okay, then let's meet tomorrow with this remain part 10. We start 2024 past paper, and next Friday you have another exam. Now you can ready for Friday exam, and the model paper little bit difficult paper, advanced paper, right? I have already translated. I will give you exam paper. Exam is model paper. Okay. Good night.